Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Is that a way to start a press conference or what? Yes. Let's give a round of applause to the band from Clark Atlanta University and our cheerleaders from Morehouse College and Spelman College. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, members of the press, and everybody who is out here to support the HBCU All-Star Games. We are so excited to see you today. I am Latricia Woods, CEO of Mahogany Zan Communication, and I am honored to be your MC for today's press conference. So without further ado, let's get started. A little housekeeping. All of you are on your phones watching the video, so we're going to ask you to make sure you silence your phones so your favorite HBCU song doesn't come up during the press conference, okay? Thank you very much. So let's begin with our first speaker, the distinguished mayor of the city of Phoenix, Kate Gallego. Working her way up to mayor from her time serving South Phoenix on the Phoenix City Council, Mayor Gallego is focused on creating the Phoenix of the future, a sustainable, bustling city with ample high-wage jobs, a hub of medical research, bioscience innovation, and semiconductor manufacturing while nurturing the top-notch education landscape and workforce pipeline. And she's done all that while working towards the ambitious goal of making Phoenix the most sustainable desert city in the world. Mayor Gallego is a history maker. She is the second elected woman mayor in Phoenix history and one of the youngest big city mayors in the United States. She graduated from Harvard and holds an MBA from the Wharton School of Business, and she's a member of the Best Valley Leadership Class 28. Yes, but her favorite title through all that is mom to her son Michael. Everyone, please, let's give a warm welcome to Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego.
Phoenix feels like the basketball center of the world right now, thanks to all of you. We are so excited to welcome you and are eagerly awaiting the tip-off for some incredible basketball and to introduce you all to the city of Phoenix. Thank you to our amazing MC, Latricia, who has been a huge leader for this community, stepping up to champion people who need a voice, as well as just bring us together in a time of where we are all so hungry for that. Also, really want to thank the Williams family and the team who brought this event to us. We are so honored that you have chosen our community for this prestigious event, and we have a feeling it is going to be the best one ever. One of the reasons we know that is we are the largest city in the country with a city manager form of government. So that means the elected officials are sort of like the board of directors, and then the CEO is the city manager. And we are the largest city in the country with an HBCU city manager, Jeff Bart, alum city manager. You'll get to hear from Jeff in a moment, but he's really our all-star, and I think part of the reason the city of Phoenix is doing so well is that we have an HBCU alum who is a very talented and exceptional individual leading the way. So thank you for being here. We also have a great team. The city of Phoenix really wants to deliver for you from streets to public safety, and I have wonderful partners, including Councilman Kevin Robinson, who has been eagerly working and helping us to bring this event forward. So thank you, Councilman, for your leadership. Also served 36 and a half years as a city employee before running for office, so a true public servant. We are a basketball town, and we hope you will see that, whether it be the murals or the great facilities. Grand Canyon has a gorgeous facility, and it will be befitting the amazing, talented individuals who will be playing. We hope that you'll all come back, and when you graduate, if you're thinking of where you want to live, we hope you'll think of America's a leader in areas from technology, making semiconductors, to healthcare, and to great sports. Our Phoenix Suns actually just opened a gorgeous new facility for their back office employees, and we continue to invest and celebrate. So we are so thankful that you chose the city of Phoenix, and so honored for the great athletes who we will celebrate this weekend.
Thank you, Mayor. And now it is my honor to introduce the city manager, Jeff Barton. Jeff Barton was named city manager in October 2021 after serving as assistant city manager since February 2021. Prior to that, he served in a myriad of positions as deputy city manager and director of the city's budget and research department before that. He has a proven track record at the city as a leader who understands the city's finances and operations and the important balance between the city and the community in innovative solutions. In his 21-year career here at the city, he served as the internal auditor in the city auditor's department, and in the years that followed, he held positions that focused on the city's sound financial stewardship, including multiple auditing positions, the man knows his money, management assistant, and deputy budget and research director. He holds a bachelor's of arts degree in political science from Morehouse College and HBCU, and a Master of Public Administration from Shippensburg University in Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff Barton.
Thank you, Latricia, for the kind introduction. As a graduate of Morehouse College, today is very special to me. As many of my employees know, I like to do my work behind the scenes. At the end of the day, I'm an auditor. Hide me in a closet, that's where I'm best suited. But I couldn't turn down the chance of working on this event because it is so enthusiastic and it is so exciting to be a part of this. I haven't seen my marching band and my cheerleaders in such a long time, and to hear the band felt like I was back at homecoming. So it's awesome to be here in this capacity. So one of the things that I wanted to emphasize today, and I'm gonna go off script a little bit, is opportunity. So many of us, we have an affinity, and there's a special place in our heart for our HBCUs. We know how special we are. We know how special the campus is, how special the yard is, how special our bands are, the halftime show. But we miss out a lot on opportunity because some people just see us as an HBCU. They don't see what we've added to the world, what we've added to the country. And so it's about opportunity. Phoenix, when I first moved here, I didn't know anything about Arizona. I used to think it was just cactus and cowboys. When I first moved here, I moved to the East Valley. I applied incessantly for jobs in the East Valley in government. Couldn't even get a job as a records clerk. Couldn't even get an interview. First job I interviewed for, or got an opportunity to interview for, was for City of Phoenix. And today I run the largest council manager form of government in the country. That's opportunity. That's what Phoenix does. And so today, we're giving also that same opportunity because of the hard work of the individuals behind me, giving you, our players, an opportunity to showcase your talents when otherwise they go unnoticed. So I want to recognize you for your contributions and your opportunity. I also want to thank the mayor and council for the great pride and enthusiasm that you've shown in hosting this event. It means a lot to me. And I want to thank Travis, you and your wife, your beautiful wife, Kaya, for your vision in entrusting the city of Phoenix with an event that is inspirational for people of all ages and all backgrounds. We are honored to elevate the awareness and celebrate the rich legacy of our HBCUs. Now, I may be biased, as the mayor said, but Phoenix is a great fit to this HBCU All-Star Game, primarily because we are the premier destination for sports. We've hosted everything from the Super Bowl to the Final Four to the All-Star event, and that's what we do, and we do it well, and we take great pride in being able to do that. So thank you for being a part of that. Now, tomorrow, whether or not you're watching the game live or you're watching it at home on CBS or on Paramount Plus, I hope you enjoy it and look forward to a great game because I know these guys are going to compete, and they're going to compete hard. So again, congratulations to each and every one of you. Good luck to this year's coaches and the players, and we look forward to seeing you Sunday at Phoenix College. And I also want to thank Grand Canyon University. Grand Canyon has been a great partner for Phoenix. They have revitalized the section of our town that for a long time has been unnoticed, and I want to thank you for participating as well. Thank you.
Now, how did we get here? We got here from the vision coming to life of two very dedicated individuals who you will hear from next, and they are Travis L. Williams and Kaya Williams. the CEO and CFO of HBCU All-Stars, LLC. Founded in 2019, HBCU All-Stars has emerged as a dynamic Black-owned sports marketing, events, and media enterprise situated in the vibrant hub of Atlanta. The company Resolute's focus lies in advocating, educating, exposing, mentoring, and investing in hardworking, talented, ambitious students, student athletes, and brilliant coaches at our distinguished historically Black colleges and universities. They are the heart, the soul, the passion, and the drive between HBCU All-Stars Games for all 3 years, and we are going to make sure that Phoenix shows up and shows out to support their God-driven vision and the young men that they brought to us today. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Travis and Kaya Williams.
Wow. Thank you, God, for the vision. Thank you.
I'm excited. I told Travis not to put me on the spot, but he's going to do it anyway. So we're excited to be here. This truly is a dream come true, and it's not about us. You'll hear Travis say that a lot. It's not about us. It's about all of you. It's about bringing the rich history of HBCUs to this community and all the communities that we touch. I'm a graduate of an HBCU. I'm a graduate from Bennett College in Greensboro, North Carolina. There's a Bennett Bell in the audience. I was so excited, an intern who's here, who flew all the way here from Greensboro to work with us. It's just an exciting time. It's an exciting time, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having us here. Thank you for welcoming us in such a warm way, and we're just excited. We're excited about Sunday.
Thank you. And I want to thank Mayor Kay Gallego thank you for the support. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jamie. And thank you, Mr. Colangelo. And it's important we talk about relationships. These are relationships. So when I reached out to Jamie and asked her, could we host the HBCU All-Star Game at Grand Canyon University, without hesitation, and she'll share that story with you, and then to have a press conference in November and have sitting next to me, it's the Mr. Jerry Colangelo, the godfather of basketball, of all basketball. So for you young guys, make sure before you leave today, you introduce yourself, because this is the man, the myth, the legend, you know. And so let's give him a round of applause. And as my wife mentioned, this is never about us, you know. So before I get started, I want to acknowledge my daughter Tegan and my son Travis Jr. and my mother-in-law, because I think it's important anytime they can see their parents in this space, really not making it about us, but making it about you all out there. In all of this space, everybody wins. And as Jeff mentioned, being a proud HBCU grad of Morehouse, he's one of the first individuals that we reached out to being a part of this community. And so to bring a HBCU All-Star Game of this magnitude to the great city of Phoenix, it's truly a God-driven vision. You got a chance to see what we're bringing, the entire HBCU All-Star Game experience. Clark Atlanta University Band, who put on an epic performance. We have Morehouse cheerleaders here. We have our Divine Nine, our Greeks. You're getting ready to see some of the best in Black college basketball in all of basketball. Yes, the Final Four here. We have our other participating colleagues, but we matter. We're here. We're just as important as everything else that's going on during Final Four weekend. And we have certainly a great relationships with our NCAA colleagues, our NABC colleagues, and of course, CBS Sports, where this game is broadcasted live. How many of y'all watched the Usher concert during Super Bowl weekend? Exactly. Raise your hand. We know you did. We know you did. You can. Our game is on that same channel. So just understanding that. A sold-out Grand Canyon University Global Credit Union Arena, and then all eyes going to be watching us on CBS Television Network. So understand that. This is important. Mayor Gallego, you're sending a loud and clear message, your support for our community, more support for these young men, but more support how we're impacting the community, not just on the basketball court, but off the court. And that's important. We want to thank everyone that came out to this afternoon. We really appreciate your support, but thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, as Travis said, we had to have the best partner to bring this game to life. And so the next person you will hear from is so instrumental in making that possible, and that is Jamie Boggs, Vice President of Athletics at Grand Canyon University. And they are so excited to be the host. They were super excited in November when we did the kickoff, and everything since then, they are ready to roll out all purple carpets, because it's not red, it's purple carpets, GCU, know that. The purple carpet for the HBCU All-Stars. But Jamie is the Vice President of Athletics for Grand Canyon, having assumed that role in April 2021. She oversees all day-to-day department operations, and she's the sports administrator for baseball and men's basketball. She was named Vice President of Athletics after holding the position on an interim basis since August 2019. And prior to that, she served as the Deputy Athletic Director, Senior Woman Administrator, since the point that she joined GCU in January 2015. She has left her footprint all over GCU and this game, and we are so excited to have her as a partner for this year's game. So, Jamie Boggs.
Well, on behalf of Grand Canyon University and President Brian Mueller, we are so excited to host the All-Star Game. I met Travis about a year ago when he came to us about the opportunity to host the All-Star Game, and I was already intrigued because I know about HBCU Game Day experience, and I know how exciting it is, and it really aligned with GCU's game day experience as the biggest party in college basketball. But then Travis went on to talk about the things surrounding the All-Star Game, the personal and professional and career development that he's implemented as part of this. And that aligned also with who we are as an institution with our student-centered approach to helping students find their purpose. And then he talked about how this is an event for the entire community, not one group or another, but for the entire community. And that absolutely aligned with who GCU is, as it is our passion and mission to serve students of diverse populations and across the socioeconomic spectrum. And then he talked about his why, his foundation in faith that motivates him to do the great work that he is doing, and that absolutely aligned with our faith foundation and our Christian mission. So I knew that when I brought this opportunity up to President Mueller, I knew exactly what he would say, and he said, absolutely, let's host this and provide any support that we can. And so the last several months, it's been a lot of work between Travis's outstanding team, between the outstanding group of staff at GCU. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of collaboration, a lot of fun. And the great thing is the last couple days, you're kind of seeing what this is going to be. I was able to go behind the scenes and see some incredible dunks, by the way. And so I was energized by that. But also, and more importantly, I've really gotten to know the people who are supporting this event, who are supporting HBCUs, who make up the HBCUs, and I'm just absolutely impressed and thrilled to have this event on our campus. So with all this excitement with the HBCU event, with all the excitement from GCU, this is going to be a great weekend to showcase the HBCU All-Star Game, but also the great student athletes and the great institutions that make up HBCU. So I can say on behalf of President Mueller that we at Grand Canyon University are honored and privileged to host the 2024 HBCU All-Star Game. Thank you.
Okay, before we bring on our next speaker, I do want to acknowledge City Councilman Kevin Robinson. So please stand. You know how we do. Do we have any additional elected officials in the sea of people? Okay. So we're going to introduce, our next couple of speakers are actually representing the 2024 games, and we are going to start with the coach of Team Rick Mahorn, the Team Mahorn team coach. Oh, we're going to move on from that one. Do we have Team Wallace? Do we have Team Wallace?
No.
Okay.
Not a coach.
So we have a very special presenter that's going to come up next. This is all about these 24 outstanding student athletes. They not only achieve on the court, they achieve off the court. And since they've been here, they've been doing more than just practicing. They've been in the community. They had a special visit to the YMCA where they were able to hang out with some really special kids and make their day. They've been at United Airlines for a simulators event there, and so they've been all through the Phoenix community sharing their experience. And to talk a little bit more about that experience, we have the player ambassador, Seth Towns from Howard University.
How we doing? Good. Good. No, I just quickly want to speak on behalf of all of us players. It is a real honor to have been selected as an HBCU All-Star. A really cool part about being selected is obviously we have all of our basketball events, but we've really been able to connect with the community of Phoenix. And so it's one thing to think about what it means to represent an HBCU, but it's another thing entirely to see it in the interactions that you have with the community. So again, we just want to thank everyone in this room, thank all of those who have poured their love and dedication into us players, and we're looking forward to the game on Sunday. Thank you.
I knew this was gonna. I knew that was gonna happen. Got to bring it down a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce a towering figure in the world of sports and business, a man whose name is synonymous with excellence and leadership. With a career spanning decades and a legacy etched in the annals of basketball history, he has continuously redefined what it means to be a visionary leader in sports management. Please join me in welcoming a basketball legend and Phoenix icon, Mr. Jerry Colangelo.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here in this setting. And I had a thought, Mayor, when the band was playing out here, and typically this is a very quiet area, right, but it woke up everyone in City Hall, and that was great. I've been in Phoenix for a lot of years, since 1968. I came from Chicago. I played ball. I helped start the Chicago Bulls, came here to start the Phoenix Suns. Coached them a couple years, was GM, put a group to buy them many, many years later. And so I've been involved in the game my whole life. I love the game. And I was fortunate back in '04 to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And I told, I only mention that because I want you to know how much the game means to me. My acceptance speech was, when I was a kid, someone handed me a ball. I was 7 years old. And I smelled the leather, and that was the beginning of a love affair that's lasted my entire lifetime. It's as simple as that. And so I feel very blessed that I was able to get an education because of basketball, and very fortunate to have opportunities that were presented to me. And so I can look back on those experiences and say, it was a good ride. It goes by quickly. Do you all remember the name Earl Monroe? I want to tell you a little story. My first year with the Bulls, we were going to be in a position potentially to draft him. I actually went to see him 13 times. I think I knew him better than he knew himself when it was all said and done. So in the early days of the Bulls, in the early days of the Suns, I was out there looking at all the players. There aren't any secrets anymore. I want you to know that. So if you have the ability, if you have the attitude, if you have what it takes, You're going to be seen. You're going to be known. What you have in front of you this weekend is an opportunity to establish yourself. Take advantage of the opportunity. Not everyone gets a shot. It's pretty simple. So the fact that you've been out in the community, you've met people, you've done things, experienced things, that's wonderful. That's all part of growing up and educating yourself. So I want to encourage you. I want to thank you for being here. I think it's great that we're hosting here in Phoenix. We have become quite a sports center, no question about it. And we're glad to host and honor. It's an honor to us to have you all here. So give it your best shot. We'll be watching for sure, either in person or on TV. And so my very best to all of you. Thanks for being here.
Hold on. He didn't know we was doing this, but we recognize Jerry Colangelo, our global ambassador for basketball. So we wanted to make sure that we give you this award in person. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, when Jamie spoke, she said something that I don't think people heard. So I want to make sure we reiterate, because this is the third annual HBCU All-Star Games. It was in New Orleans, it was in Houston, and when Travis told his partners it was coming to Phoenix, they were like, say what, Travis? What? Phoenix? Are we sure about this? Is Phoenix going to come out? Is Phoenix going to show up? And Jamie said that we are, what? Near selling out Grand Canyon Arena. A beautiful 6,500 seat arena. So if you are viewing this, if you are in the listening audience and this is Friday or Saturday and you're sitting at your computer, you would probably want to go and get your tickets now, because this game will sell out between now and Sunday. And if you're not able to be with us in person, because you're watching this from somewhere else, but you're wanting to support these outstanding athletes, you can tune in 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern for our global audience, and you can tune into CBS, or you can stream it live on Paramount Plus. But trust me, on Sunday at 1 p.m., this is what you are going to want to see. Team Mahorn versus Team Wallace for the 2024 HBCU All-Star Game. So thank you so much for being here today. This is the end of our press conference. We're going to make our All-Stars available. Oh, wait, hold on.
We have some special recognition. These are autographed balls by 2024 HBCU All-Stars. And that concludes our 2024 press conference. Thank you all for coming.